praise to the Most High. That was good. That was my light and my salvation. That should my light and my salvation. I'm shall fear. But the wicked can against my angel something that fell to the abyss. Somebody disrespecting you, Scorpio. Shit off the bat like that? Like, who's Eshu? I said Yahshua. I say Eshu. I said Yahshua. But, okay, so what's this? We fear. What is this? We fear. Go, tell me close this door. I don't have no time for that. Don't ever motherfucking talk to me. It's like,
I'm done.
put it in the kitchen. Let me get put it here. That's what Eshu is. Right there. I said. All due respect, Scorpio. But all due respect. This is why I'm only doing 3 signs on this channel. I'll be doing this only Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. That's my favorite signs, anyways. But yeah, those are only 3 signs I'm doing. The rest of the signs, I find somebody else to do that with. With all due respect, Scorpio. I feel like you don't have to. You gotta stay in this element right here, right? I'm not even gonna show that. I need that. I'm showing my art. You gotta stay in this element, like-mindedness. This shit is fire. This shit is fire. Excuse my friends. That's fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I do that real nice. It was like he's made up. Like his whole model is made up of like of a plant, of a flower. His whole body, from his head to his feet, he's a flower, delicate, gentle, but a warrior at the same time. And his mindset is based off on he's mindful, and his mindset is based off the words of like wordplay and things of that nature. He found his inner warrior through books and through knowledge. In other words, but he a thug. Make sure he a thug and intelligent too, like a thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me feel how the head is. Females and males, who's the sexiest? They always the nastiest. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy, reach in your bag, past the 5th. I'ma lay the at last, it's a dawn you with. You understand? I was gonna say, with all due respect, you don't really have time to be explaining anything to nobody. Right now, you in this energy of sovereignty, right? Sovereignty is like being in the library and knowing that you have to. In order to be in the library, you gotta know to stay quiet. You gotta know how to, have patience, or have a certain maximum, or know your maximum, or know your limit, or know your length, or know your excuse me, please. No more evil eye. If you don't understand that that's what you're giving, right, or that's what you're giving off right now, you need to respect it. You understand what I'm saying? So knowing your length, or knowing your boundaries, or knowing your if it's not boundaries, it's knowing knowing your volume, and that's about knowing your environment. Learning your environment. I mean, it's like maybe even learning the rules or something. It's like even playing a new game, and this game got a few rules, those 3 rules. You know what I'm saying? And you have to know that, and you got to stick to it. You got to remember it too. That's the importance of that. The importance of this, Scorpio, could be damn mad intuitive. These cards are very intuitive word. That's what I say. The importance of this is the importance of this is the elephant, right, Scorpio? The elephant is like having good memory, or keeping good fortune, right? I feel like these rules will keep you in good fortune, so that you can be able to have sovereignty over the things that you are authoritative of. Ashe? So in other words, God says, Scorpio, don't let nobody take you off your POV, take you off your pivot. This is the whole artwork of this. Like, don't let nobody take you off your pivot, right? Heavy on that. I feel like you could definitely be coming from a place of like having to kick somebody out, or kick somebody to the curb. You guys' feet is big like that, like word. So somebody's adaptable. This is like giving the King of Cups energy. Like, somebody can be very adaptable. Yeah. I mean, my own card. So what? Say somebody's very adaptable, you know what I'm saying? But don't allow the devil to backdoor you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that the people it's like a situation where somebody try to backdoor you, and realize that the people at the back door is like you're protected at the back door as well. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on that. I feel like it says sometimes people be like broccoli. It's good, but it's not always needed. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on that. It says watch the company you keep type of vibe. So that's the energy he's giving. Like, situation, making sure the people that's coming through your doors are not people that's trying to backdoor you. Or, but I feel like there's nobody trying to backdoor you, though, Scorpio. There's somebody, people that's coming through your doors are actually very healthy, and they actually are here to protect and here to serve. Just giving like Spider Man, somebody's a Spider Man in your life where they don't want to be like they don't want to be out in the open, but they want to keep it hidden of like of what they do for you in your life, or the things that they do for you in your life. Type of vibe. I feel like this is what God is like in your life. This is what Eshu is like in your life. People like to maybe label Eshu or label Yahshua with so many different titles and so many different faiths. You feel what I'm saying? Heavy on that. And I feel like however God plays out in your life, and with the name that you want to give God, you should feel entitled for that. You should have sovereignty for that. With all due respect. You feel me? I feel like somebody try to step on your toes, but realize like they can't really step on your toes because you took your shoes off. See how he got the socks on? Like he comfortable in his faith. This man is this warrior is comfortable. He's a warrior. This warrior is comfortable in his faith. He's comfortable in his faith. He's comfortable in who he is. He's comfortable about the things that he's learned, or he's mastered himself to the point where nobody can really backdoor. There's no backdoor back here for the warrior. You know what I'm saying? Heaven. This warrior is solid. This warrior knows thyself. This warrior knows that the faith, everything they put their mind and their emotions to is reciprocity. You understand, Scorpio? So you have a lot of reciprocity in your life. I don't even need to pull tarot. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's put sovereignty over mind and heart. You know what I'm saying? Having that. So a situation, this obviously got you, some a nice warrior sitting on a tree. You know what I'm saying? That tree is talking back to you. You feel me? And it's like that's the best part about seeing a man or a woman, or seeing a man that's in tune with nature, in tune, like a man got plants in his house, and got a cat or a dog or something like that, like things of that nature. So this is somebody, somebody who is like maybe a bachelor lifestyle. You could be single. If you're not single, you definitely I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Count them digits. I pull up with a lemon. Ooh, and now I got the lemon. Oh no, the lemonade. You feel me? Ashe, heavy on that. So this is like the oracle vibe. Ashe, heavy on that. All right, let me get some as above, so below real quick. We get like another 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 8 minutes in already. Ashe, we get them. Let's see. As above, so below. We'll do this quickly. As above, so below. As above, so below for the Scorpio. What we got for the Scorpio? All right. What's an animal that doesn't have four legs and doesn't drink water? There's no animal on this earth that doesn't drink water. I would say an insect or maybe a lacewing. What you think about that? A shay, a lacewing, a fly, a moth, a butterfly. Facts. But butterflies drink water. You just maybe don't be seeing them drink water. Type of vibe. Let's say just because you don't see something don't mean that it's not there. Type of energy. You feel what I'm saying? That's the energy it's giving. Truce in the vibe. That's a truce. So right now you're in this energy of making a truce. I think this is a harsh type of truth. This is a truce of having logic. Logic meets loyalty. You feel what I'm saying? Having that where two different mindsets meet in the middle. And it's so funny. I said four-legged animals, but it's like something is going like you have to have it's like hard to find something like two-legged animal where I said animal insect because animals and insects are two different things, right? So it's like a situation where the truth is like maybe somebody, this could be a controversial conversation, but it's really not if you just remove the veil and have a truce where you get to be more compassionate about somebody else's be more compassionate about somebody else's POV, or where life has taken them. This is like the unk of life. It's like a Christian meeting a Christian meeting a Muslim, or a Christian meeting a Buddha, right? And they entwine their religions and bring a truce, and it brings something way more. It brings what's 2 + 2 4. So it brings something way more something much better comes out of this ordeal, right? Heavy on that. What we got for the Scorpio? What's behind this for the Scorpio? That's above, so below. Art. Here we go. Creativity, expression. I feel like art, creativity, expression helps you light and elude you, or it helps guide this moth to the flame, or helps guide this moth to the light. If it's not a moth, a situation where this moth has started to realize, it's funny because a lacewing is a moth. This a lacewing is in a moth family. There's a lot of insects that's actually that started off with the moths. So moths are like originators. People don't realize that. Like, oh yeah, moth to the flame, but realizing like moths and butterflies, they are not in the same family. but in a way they are. But moths are originators, right? You usually see beige moths, but there's so many different colored moths, and the lacewing is one of them. I say so. It's like the lacewing could be one of the moth's children type of vibe. But expression, definitely having to maybe some. I feel like maybe your inner light is helping you expressing your inner light has brought you success as well. You could be coming from like a show or art gallery or something like that. Um, Congratulations, by the way, or like a reward show or some type of this is like a maybe a theater, like maybe even therapy. Like having a good conversation has changed or shifted your reality or your dimension. So you're definitely coming from maybe even awakening. Somebody could be awakening the 313 path. Stuff was popping. I shade somebody fell down the Alice Wonderland. This is the Siamese, CMAs. You know what I'm saying? Somebody definitely fell down the CMAs for real. Since then they became more creative. They became more expressive. They started seeing more of God in their life, right? If anything, they started to see more inner God. Inner God is the things that you desire within your spirit. And if you get to see that outside in your real reality, that's saying that you are on the path of this sovereignty, of this like-mindedness, of higher self, right? It's higher self is really just self-love type of vibe. You feel what I'm saying? What we going towards? Going towards power. So that power could mean you could be going towards that it's like a situation of just silence, like, but it's not a forceful silence. It's more of a comfortable silence. Like you're going towards a lot of comfortability in your life. But the socks is giving a lot of comfortability, but it's like it's not just comfortability. It's something of like ownership. Like I know where I belong, and I belong here. Type of vibe. You feel what I'm saying? That power trip is situation of like Young Thug vibe of like realizing maybe it could be humble beginnings. You could be going towards or realizing your humble beginnings, or you could be going towards a place of like becoming more humble in your blessings, or becoming more humble about life. You feel what I'm saying? Because anything can happen in life type of vibe. And that's the power right there. I feel like somebody wanted to take your power away, but now you're receiving your power back because you realize that regardless of how somebody else may see life, you know for a fact you like 50 saying this motherfucker. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Many men, I say, wish upon me. And it's so funny. What sign are we on? We're on the Scorpio. The Scorpio is the sign of the death card. So that's type of energy. That's a transformation. I feel like your adversaries and your foes has brought a blessing out of you. You feel what I'm saying? Has brought the best out of you. You feel what I'm saying? Reality, realm of like you could be a young angel or a young person. You feel what I'm saying? Heavy on that. And I feel like God's gonna always take care of your needs. I feel like the power energy is a situation of like I said Young Thug for a reason. First you get that money, then you get that power. So that's the energy you're going towards. First you get that money, then you get that power. So right now it's like, that humble beginnings of like having to get things organized or having to get things back in the way you want to see things or back the way how things should be for yourself, right? And that's like Kundalini energy. I feel like somebody's Kundalini energy. Kundalini energy is about confidence. It's about your spine, right? Kundalini energy is your spine, right? Your sacral energy is in your lower, but your kundalini energy is like the thing how you hold yourself up, how you feel about yourself, right? And I feel like somebody could be definitely 2, 3, 4. Somebody's definitely top 4 on the charts for sure. Somebody came to, and again, what I said, somebody came into a good, I don't know if we went to see a good movie, a best-selling author. Somebody's a best-selling author, top 4 best-selling author, or top 1. Top 4 is not bad either. I mean, somebody could be an author, but they could have made 4 books. I feel like somebody is definitely, or somebody sold 4 paintings. I don't know if you're an artist. Somebody, yeah, like I'm seeing like a lot of, somebody could be an artist and they, painting and they selling their, people are buying their paintings. And I feel like what this is also giving a vibe of like, being rewarded. I feel like you're going towards a reward. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on that. What's above this for Scorpio? What's below this? What's below this? What's below this? This goes over. They could just get into it. Ooh. Eh. Below this. Alright. What's the attitude? Okay. What's the attitude? Any message? What's the attitude? Okay, there we go. Ooh. Somebody spicy. What's the obstacle? Why so many obstacles here? What's the faith like? Ooh. What's the outcome? God said there's no faith without work is dead. So get creative, get started. You feel what I'm saying? Hermit. What you waiting for? That's the hermit that stay vigilant, but stay patient as well. God said be patient. I feel like see your time is coming. You feel what I'm saying? Having that magician, there we go, potential. I feel like God sees you as somebody who has a lot of potential. I don't know if you have a lot of potential as an artist. Somebody has a lot of potential as an artist, but this power energy, you see how it's like it has like the neon lights and lights, camera, action type of vibe, but it's at the same time it's like coming from a place of maybe a background or a home of maybe having a mother that's an artist, Ashe, or having like maybe friends or older siblings that are creative or people that in your that are famous in your family. It could be that as well. I feel the true synergy is giving a vibe of like having maybe able is a great word. Cain and Abel, I say able to choose many paths in your life, and I feel like you could be going towards having to change your direction, changing your directory, changing your decision making, changing maybe even changing your career. You feel what I'm saying? Heavy on that. And I feel like that reason is because you came from humble beginnings. You're realizing maybe going back to the drawing board, but like, okay, maybe I should do something that I've been placing down or putting to the side for a long time. Like I've been putting this to the side for a long time. It's like maybe it's time to get that done, or maybe it's time to go towards it and bring growth, right? Because the energy of art is like growth, right? Expansion. So something is expanding. And I feel like the truth of the number 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, is a lot of expansion. So expanding in your mind, expanding in your heart. So you could be opening your heart chakra as well. That's type of vibe. You could be definitely receiving a lot of downloads. So definitely wrap your hair like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could be definitely going shopping. And I feel like when you go shopping, you be more practical in your finances, or more practical in your expenses, right? And being more practical in your expenses is you having to be vigilant, right? The hermit, there we go. Being vigilant, the hangman, being enlightened, right? I'm enlightened. So that enlightenment is like having to, okay, when I go shopping, I'm gonna start buying hats. I'm gonna buy a lot of hats. So I have a lot of hats, right? Let me start selling my hats on eBay. Like I got mass hoodies and sweaters that I don't wear that just be sitting in the closet. Let me go to Etsy and start selling this and see what I can make out of that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like using all your, that's art as well. That's expansion as well. That's expansion. You feel what I'm saying? Something that's very splendid. I feel like below this is worry, but it's also the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles is like maybe throwing away old clothes or throwing away old toys or giving back to the community, charity. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on that. I feel like somebody could be definitely doing a lot of charity, but at the same time, it's like not only the 5 of Pentacles as above, so below. God said you have so much potential that you don't need no other body. Oh my gosh, where's kid come through? I feel like I'm in church for real. Like you don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel hold my body. You know what I'm saying? So that's the energy is given. And that's the five man.
Man is trying to cook a burger.
Okay, I'll make it. Put it on the counter.
She's trying to make it in the microwave.
Good. Put it in the microwave. Go ahead. I'm right here. Take it out the wrapper and put it in the microwave. Put it on 1 minute though. Press the number 1 and press start. All right, so it could be a situation of like having to have, again, that potential that you have. God could be seen isolating yourself or abandoning things that do not serve you. I don't really have time to be having these conversations with you. I don't really have time to go back and forth with you about anything. Right now, I'm about to make my bread. Right now, I'm about to get up and go get some money. Right now, I'm hustling. I don't really